city of St. Louis, Missouri rests as one of the major public transportation cities in the United States. On a local level, the aspect of bus transportation has many flaws as well as many benefits that helps the average person commute to and from jobs as well as to and from areas of enjoyment. Along with the MetroLink, buses are the second main source of public transportation in the city. However, buses have multiple flaws that go with them. One problem many bus riders of St. Louis have to deal with is the unpredictability of the buses. More often than not, they are late and behind schedule. To show this problem, I walked down to the Grand Street bus stop to see for myself. This bus is leaving at 1:51 p.m. As you can see from the Sunday bus schedule, the next bus should be arriving at 2:09 p.m. As I expected, at 2:09 p.m., there wasn't even a bus in sight. It wasn't until 2:17 p.m. where the bus finally arrived. Notice how many people were outside waiting for the bus to arrive, 8 minutes late. This example of the unpredictability of buses took place on a Sunday afternoon with basically zero traffic. On the day where most people are inside and away from work, the bus was still late by 8 whole minutes. This makes you think how much later it must be during Monday through Friday when so many people are out and about. Another problem with buses is the size of each bus. An average bus in St. Louis can hold up to 40 passengers. This is cause to why many people believe it is uncomfortable to ride in a bus. To get a real-life example of this problem, I interviewed Josh Rodriguez, a SLU student who takes the bus northbound once or twice a month to eat dinner with relatives. Hey Josh, how's it going?
Good.
So how often do you take the bus?
Depending on my schedule, probably like once or twice a month to go see some of my other family that lives in St. Louis.
So typically, how are the conditions of the bus rides?
I mean, a lot of the times it's pretty crowded. People bumping into you and stuff. There's not always a seat. You get some funky smells too. People smell pretty bad and always makes it really unenjoyable. But what can you do?
How about the bus operators? Have you ever had any bump-ins with them?
For the most part, they're all right, but some days they can be rude. Like if you don't have your stuff all ready to go, like your money to get on, they can be fussy with you, and sometimes they're not enjoyable or not good.
So are there any improvements or changes that you would like to see happen to the St. Louis bus system?
I'm a pretty big guy, so either maybe bigger seats or maybe just more buses. That way they're not always as crowded. So you don't always have elbow to elbow. So you have some room or some of your own space. That'd be really nice.
That last comment by Josh really sums up some of the major arguments that I'm using in this project. I believe that the city of St. Louis needs to upgrade the bus system for the betterment of all of its citizens. There needs to be better conditions on the buses, and there needs to be more buses available for the people of St. Louis. With a greater amount of buses on the streets, there will be less cars as well. This will cut down on the congestion during rush hour of all the cars, and it will also make traffic run more smoothly as well as more safely. With more buses available on the streets of St. Louis, the citizens will be happier.